No see about Pemu at the Shemama, Yamamunina Joe Mama Kwaba, Eba United Television so. Yakasi boy if you may moon yama who draws up some of us on so dear my yang, and yet there's so more, don't shoot about the enemy. As the baby or baby and the mabo of war, Afakasibu Hoka. Yedi kind a special issue and a special drink. This way chocolate drink and then the coffee drink. Best point savings and loans, best assurance, you two in Chine, need for full and need abequine, womo, and Afakasibu home eka. Now, the Edimu Kutini be, and it's my penny abedi Akyere and that day abedi koa nipa makuma kudumi and so more share amani dwefeju media koso no wada omadi
Ghana Bar Association wo ye dwumedie bi e de ama wo ma efa national security and siseye ehun
man pena da ma amade atudwa Akyere mu se aban ye borobosia na se do se borobosia no e doso dodo
Real Estate Agency Board empanyfo adanedi
na hihye bi so akoso se de be ya hye ahodo bambo betumi agina mu pintin wo mu de hu hye so ewo enkran ha
ye papa Father Dixon na wenya honorary doctorate abasobode Afi George Fox University ewo America
sa abasobode na enye no nko ade sisi anu mu nyina di ho adanse se afi 2021 UTV and Despot Media dia it is so hu we nyina na aseda no ye de mamu amohwe yen enu mamu tie ye sanse mo ni ho a yesu eni ho bi nti aseda no a de bekoso e de amamo ye kase boy ko social media hade saudo no nyina etwagu ewo ho akenkanfo a mo hwe na nwumre yi eyemi the latest award winner Agya Akwabena minimini aba
Obahima Afia Asiedu
Afia kasebo no emu ensam nie Ghana man penny that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edina pro aba eye aseda pro obo no wode de na moma mu ni nyina mu na abra wo kasa odwumedie sonku bia se no datu dua Akyere mu se nukwasem ni enwonwa yi pa se wo hwe MPP aban a ye man penny na nado da no sa abire yi a busia na de se wo mu de dware wo monom wo mu de bibia na abra mu opposition wo mu kan sanya de wo be boro bosia na so mo bae no busia wo mo boro no enya so bi kurani.
I'm here today with my running mates and our executives, chairman, vice chairman, and all our national and regional executives to come and say thank you to the chiefs and people of Accra. We know that you are the custodians of our tradition and our traditional leaders. And so we know if we pass this thank you through you, it will reach all the paramountcies in Greater Accra, because you are the ones who are the custodians of the land. As I said, we won the Greater Accra region. We overturned the loss of 116,000 votes into a 76,400 vote victory. And that's assisted very much in the performance that we had in Greater Accra. We had 13 seats. We increased those seats by 7, and today we have 20 seats. And so we have the majority of seats in Greater Accra. And that has brought us to 137 seats in Parliament, just like our colleagues, the MPP, also have 137 seats in Parliament. We also have the privilege to have won the election for the Speaker. And so the Speaker of Parliament today, the Right Honorable Alban Bagbin, is a member of our party, is an NDC member. And so for all this, we are grateful. I want to thank all of you. I want to thank our Accra Caucus, Greater Accra Caucus, to thank our regional executives and all of you for the work you did during this election. We know we can work even harder, and we will work even harder so that 2024 NDC will come back and save this country from the extreme hardship it is going through.
Omanfanyida da John Dramani Mahama e de atu edwase NPP aban bi abosia de se de obro no ese wani ense ka kire kra.
Ghana has never been as hard as this. Times are difficult. And I know that you are bearing the brunt of that difficulty because you are at the grassroots. In the nights when somebody is sick, they have to go to hospital, they cannot pay their hospital bills, they can't pay their school fees. We're coming to you for assistance. So you know how it is. The hardship is not easy. And we know the economy is in crisis. This government has been on a spending spree, borrowing spree, Today, debt is overwhelming us. We've never been in debt to this extent ever before in our lives. Even at the time we went HIPIC, our debt to GDP was not almost 80%. Today, we are almost 80% of debt to GDP, even with a rebased economy. And so, the economy has been run into a ditch. And I know that in a few days' time, they would read the budget. And it's the intention of this government to increase taxes and increase, tariffs on electricity and water and all that. How much more hardship can the people of Ghana take? And so we, as the NDC, will play our part to give voice to the voiceless and to let the people in authority know what the people of Ghana are going through. And so we shall play our role properly as the opposition in this country. But in all this hardship, we cannot forget that there is a growing poverty in coastal communities in this country. And it comes all the way from Aflawo to Axim, because the traditional occupations of our people have been affected. If it is fishing, today, if you go to all the coastal communities, including our coastal communities here in Greater Accra, the fishermen go and come back with nothing because there's overfishing by commercial trawlers in the sea.
Na nsanhye mu bi ekoso ewo nkra ha na eku a akabu mu de sanhye mu no eba no Ghana Immigration Service and Afia International Center for Migration Policy Development se ku na akabu mu a wom de sa na nsanhye mu yahye so na ni nyina ne se wom etoato adwene se de be ye beboa amanipa bonfo bi a wom be fi bia bi ti se Togo, Côte d'Ivoire, anafi Burkina Faso be fa suma se ru o Ghana mu abeye basabasa no ye betumi tu so sa na se ye bambo ewo ahya hodro so no ye ba bi miamu papin.
Ghana ne aman bi te se Togo, Burkina Faso and Afia Côte d'Ivoire for ene bohye na se ebeboa mabambo akoso ne anya sumdwe wo yehye ahodo no so enti ena Ghana Immigration Service and International Center for Migration Policy Development for aye nansa dwumedie wono mko dwumedie no asibi no eye abamu adwumayfo ene EU na afenso ekuwa saman mu adohye osoafo hwe afisem so onumanyafo Ambrose Jerry ekasa kire mu se ebre aso si ebehwe amambra ayedwuma ewo yehye ahodros na babo akoso yi.
It should streamline our efforts as neighbors in a comprehensive manner to effectively facilitate the movement of goods and people, at the same time maintaining peace and security of our countries. The challenges facing us today in managing our borders are compounded by globalization that is literally tearing down our borders through advancement in technology and transformation of international relations. Movement of people and goods have tremendously increased, calling for the adaptation of immigration and border management structures to efficiently manage the flow of people and trade.
Ghana Immigration Service penyini owura Kwame Esuatechi enso ekasa kire adokodi enti omuye nhyiemu yi.
Na conference epese Ghana, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Togo, unse ye nyina ye share border baako. Na border na ye share no, unse nanse nipa binuma omo adwumbone. Jihadis omo ha Burkina. Ohwe Mali kwa problem ho. Na at the same time la Côte d'Ivoire nti ese nyina ye kan bom. Border agency nyina ye kan bom. Na yenya adwen baako se problem ya epese solve. So what I say na yetimi share intelligence. Bia obi akodi samoni wo Togo o Ghana odu Ghana ese yetimi chi nipa no na yema Togo fo nti epese yenya nkabom na ye nyina ye protect your borders.
National Security Asiedu no aye ncheche bi e de ma Ghana Bar Association ekoma se de be ya wo betumi anya de ekoso yie e ba no bambo ho ensam emu a
Ndwie ene kroye no etwa fatase obi ate ase e wo man Ghana mu enti osoafo no na hwe bambo so onimunyamfo Albert Kandapa ene Ghana Bar Association ko no ahiemu eye adwuma ahwe kwampe e befa so e bekasa ama Ghana fo atemra sene ye de mra aye adwuma na ma ye bambo ya setem ya manyosemu na afensu omamu ni nada ye die mu.
Ladies and gentlemen, that the justice delivery system and the general legal climate in Ghana have improved considerably since the inception of the Fourth Republic, thanks to your members. But I'm also aware that challenges arising from the exigencies of today continue to confront the bar, calling for innovative leadership. I remain confident that this current crop of executives led by Mr. Yahuafo will rise to the occasion to address the numerous challenges that impede the practice of law in the country. Mr. President, I wish you well, and I also want to emphasize how much we at the Ministry of National Security need you, lawyers, to help us to achieve our set objectives. And the rationale for organizing the workshop for the council indeed is the same basis which today's workshop is being organized. And this is particularly so given the inextricable link between the bench and the bar in justice dispensation, coupled with the fact that both entities constitute the totality of the justice delivery system. Uniformity in the appreciation of the rules of all actors within the justice delivery system toward safeguarding the security of the state.
Ghana Bar Association Ghana lawyer for Kamukono Jom Tineni Owura ya e champon enso e kasa kire mu se ombe yo mafamu de bia da hwa ma Ghana bambo no akoso.
We have witnessed terrorist activities in Burkina Faso, which shares a common border with us. Cote d'Ivoire has gone through ethnic conflict and political turmoil. The West African region has witnessed too many threats to security, and the sub-region is now referred to as West Africa. Almost all our neighbors have suffered serious breaches of security. Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb is very active in the West African sub-region. Mali and Guinea have in recent times experienced coup d'etats. The porous nature of our land borders should be of concern to us. On the domestic front, vitriolic and irresponsible comments constantly being made by political actors in the media can lead to political chaos. That is why, as a nation, we have to applaud the decision of government to have developed, for the first time since independence, a national security strategy document. It is commendable that we have not waited for any of the acts that pose a threat to national security to have happened before acting. This is extremely commendable.
Yede kasie eko ahomejie mu madaroma ye basisia
Adishimama yadamo ase se wunya bretwa me yakoto nkra ye be yakase bo no ye to aso.
Ye to aso dia osoafo a wo hwe enwuma ne adansie ho nsem eso. Honorable Francis Asenso Boachi wabomodin a ada board of directors afofo edi ama real estate agency na wo dia to wanim se wadaro ma won hwe so obetumi aye adwumaden ama adansie ehu dwumadi akoso nyenya adan a ne bo ewo fom ewo mai emo.
Enfie bebreni na emre bia ni wonomo efa adansie omeche real estate no enti omampanyi akufu ado enfie mpimienu ni aduonu 2020 mu December de toso aduonu nkno no eno ode estate agency act no ebaye na we nenam so ama eni woso afo hwenwuma ne adansie so onumanyafo Francis Asenso Boachi ama abedweko aso afremu hwaya omba beboa ama real estate agency no akọ animu ye wose ebre omaso afremu hwaya omadwuma no ahyase omomra mehwema na adansie hyehyeye no emfa no tuma pemfra
real estate market no ye baby a abonefo pa timidi sika ekohyem especially among beso mudiewu ewo oman means a terrorist sika be hyehyem na omodi akonya no ayo omonyo abone on person moye but say council yo mbe check say we awu sika kra na so de koto a say hu baby sika ni free it's say a record sika no me record sika no so na bema aban timi atase sika no na aban nya sika so e de ayempuntu juma nti enu nti na na akufo ado aban ekofa sa agency council e bae enene ye inaugurate board no say on be share omajuma ase na ya sa regulation no na me ka say betimi aboa ama dan bo kra aye Ghana happy, perform.
Otitina nima abedweko anase board no eyowura kwadwo adokofuo wono ekasa kire mu se omba ye adwumaden aboa oman no
you can real estate ye part share adansi honsem omo ton dan omo ton asase o pese to dan agent anu ni be adwuma no nipa akwan ba faso ne wadi nkuta ho na board we never heso na minister ama ye adwuma si yan hwema ni na nko pepepe enti sisiana ye swai amano enti mestre say ye behwe bia fanse bia na otwe mu ni bia bosumi abisimu ye de hihye be kwa bontia mema depend na hu ye efese the agency no say agency no ye nsidan ye ne se ye hwe say oto dan oto asase opese oton dan opese oton asase now the agent be ye adwuma agent chrono esonya to me krata bia na license emano NOD adwuma enti no ho asem na say board no ye dey better form na free okono je ka ho nyina no ne aye adwuma de doso we kan act na bo say agency no e adwuma pie wo say ye fa ye say ya dey about statistics and I be accountable fa dan do yisi ni chrome ha ho fa o person ton dan o person to dan so to me twa ho eto bi ni na no ye be energy hye be gu ho so le be ya sa na ma we asese nkrofo ya omon register no ye dey ban se o be to dan o be to asase so o register
o men so afọ hwe akwan akwantempon sam so nyamfo kwasi amakwata da to dwa kirim se wakwanya obetuma ye kire na mo ye kire na famra kwan so ye enye se bia bese so manager pade odi nsemi tudwa wo bra na wo bo apro ahwe akwan hodo bia ekoso wo nsamom na afi kwa afukurum ene apedwa kwantempon no so
Mr. Omanfo say demonstration in Yemen no particularly violent demonstration now you she ties now I don't get it. Okay, now demonstrations and building road. Any demonstration at a building road. Demonstration here, every Ghanaian be all right. We are not against it. Demonstration, to me here, at the draw authorities' attention to something. There is nothing wrong. Even your constitution allow a bomb ban. Public order law will be able to make demonstration as an individual or group. Okay, notify the police for you to be protected within 5 days, not less than 5 days. Here with demonstration, peaceful demonstration, Marco presenting more petition or whatever to the appropriate authorities. That is civilized, democratic society. Okay, civilized society. Demonstration, There's nothing wrong. Who's about demonstration, baby? Now, placard. Now, approach for a bow on Hubine. Okay. So, I the boy approach for a bow on Hubine. But we do it as civilized people. But what started up? Broku Road. Shit ties near there. Now you are moving into the realm of criminality. The police must arrest you. That is uncivilized behavior. Okay? So we call that level. Shit ties. Now a kwanya we see a by message here. Porsche a yeno. Now shit ties. Now a ho se bitumen no ho. Ube no. A kwanya we see a by me yeno. Now rather, what the demonstration destroy part of it. My share contractor for say one more dinner went to before Christmas. Okay, now stretch a high and say a year of anchor to Nsawam. A dual carriage, but I feel port was also need sectional repairs. Say no, and there is a contract on it. No, my Poma a company near 1 year one who have one mobilizing no and you are upgrading under a Kufado government. Okay, you are upgrading the scope of works. You have 5 interchanges now also. Lanes, building on this stretch, is up to 10. The main lanes, 6 lanes, 3, then service lanes, sleep roads, and so on.
Ministry of Health, Allied Health Professions Council, no, one more jumedie KCB, ama graduates are one more Allied Health graduates, jumedie emo, na one more abeno, and penny for amwaso akofunum esoya, wadi efutu episo, ama omo.
Registrar Edema Allied Health and the Kasai Wujumedie no ase Dr. Samuel Yaw Opoku ase aban aboniti mo pose wo fa apomudin adwumayefo yi na etwa fata se apomudin adwumayefo no so yo mafomudie eboa ma oman no apomudie no ekoyi wa wako school akwanye tete yese apomudin adwumayini no ma ebuo ni nidie emre wadwuma ne ho na emfa enhyira emre wo bia
yeti yese emre chintan na twam bia na omo wi a na omo gufie na omo nya adwumaye but Ben feel 9 HM bra MPP government by consistently government na bono ho modern say Afia mo financial clearance and to say afa kopem 2019 this week year 2024 ho adwuma nti enya clearance and I say omuti fa mo government hospitals na ade nti that's what is happening now and we 2020 run Africa 2020 one of my exams this year I feel almost exams in what you say yet we clear 2024 now now there is no backlog of allied purpose so by career and maybe a chomena I'm for red band honor unemployed allied graduates and that's I didn't know any hobby titro Emerson and some teacher yes obi maybe and so and some Manasseh maybe obi an ochetukumwa no ye near my factor sane man bia na yesesa ya moma yente yeti a yebetu ho na mo na yeti me yesa nipa no every society no enya dia ye gya omo so mo awie na mo koye adwuma da bi wo mo ye adwuma nyina na yeso ye hwe wo mo yeti bibi efa obi ho na ye hwehwem na nipa no na yeso ye no anya that is the man koye timi twem nti no yebeto akoso a edi wo mo chi ahwese na yesesa wo mo ye no na wo mo ye
Ghana man penny abedi His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Baumia enede wadabedwaku bi adia omudwumedi obedi nyina ne so mebehwe aboa sede beya enne yene du afie sede dwumedi ahodo koso no matuma ne yie na madeduafo so ho atumi aheha omo kakra.
Government is mindful of the logistical challenges of the Ghana Prison Service, especially operational vehicles to convey inmates to the courts and hospitals. The service will therefore be retooled to enhance its operations. The service will be repositioned as an excellent center of reformation and rehabilitation in line with modern regimes and best practices in corrections management. The paradigm shift from mere custodial housing of offenders to their reformation and rehabilitation should therefore be the driving force for the service in these times. Notwithstanding the challenges, I entreat officers to strike a balance between their security role and the dignity of prisoners to ensure that the human rights of inmates are upheld at all times. The prison service is further encouraged to leverage on the opportunities that private-public partnerships and ICT offers to improve the prison system. I trust that with support of the new members, the 8th Council will take giant steps towards transforming the prisons into internationally acceptable standards. I wish you a successful tenure. On this note, I officially declare the 8th Ghana Prison Service Council duly inaugurated.
We shall do our very best to carry out the task, the mandate entrusted to us, and to meet the expectations of government. Of course, relying on the support of all stakeholders. Given the challenges facing the prison service at this moment, it is my conviction that these can adequately be addressed for the transformation and growth of the institution with concerted effort from us as a council, together with government and the prison service administration.
Panyina oda eme ano honorable Elizabeth Sakitewia no de atu dwese emomafo bebre na wo ejapade enso yakoba se omuntua entokua to a na aye den de ama wo mo na bebre na so entua eto saafo nani abre papa a wode emra eba be ye adwuma akọ de etia saafo no na ode nsem wo nyina to dwa ebra odi revenue mobilization task force for enim na wo mo etu anamo a etisei ewo enkran.
Come here this afternoon to strengthen our relationship with you and also to encourage you in paying our bills for us.
Intokuato eyesika yeji edi fifiru anoma anasa wonomo wo ejapade enchen na eboa ema assembly no nya sika edi yempuntu dwuma ebinum ayo madwene se mu entria enu enti na AMA boss onumonyafo Elizabeth Saki edi atudwa se wo wantua intokuato ebekwa kogina emranim na emrane wodi ne sene sene fata wodi nsemwe atudwa ebra wodi revenue mobilization task force no enim no mo ekomiame ya ahodo no ewo enkran osi so be tintintintin ese enya de sesa sika no betwa o mbeto na japade ni mu anase de ni be court o hwa de wopini ho
menya de minanya besi ha ma hwe niama na me hu de wentua na wankasa na wo pai kwan ama wo hu se wo be akogina asem de bie na wo mankasa agyen sika amaye wo na wa the value wo property and yet the property is not as such. And as an institution, as a district, no, we have the right to sanction you. And that one will come with the percentage that you have to pay in addition to what ought to pay. Promotion himself, revenue officers, and every day.
Awia de shimama UTV no nsiampa mukase ebo na moda so amohwe madama montwen ye na yensan kwato nkra ye ba de aka bia no ye de besoso.
Yamarefo nyina akwaba yetoa ensem no eso na yakwa Ghana mrase bedwam edom kuma ewo afile motion bi edi akwakoto edwa na de omo kan nyina ene se aban lawyer panyin attorney general Owura Godfred Yebua Dame yenyi ndi brekra emfinisem na tese onye attorney general bio ewo mai emom na mrase bedwa form ye NDC fo echirima wo se October bosume ne da neto so aduonu nkron ena mrase bedwa no edi directive anasa akwanche ema aban lawyer panyin atena Attorney General and the General Legal Counsel say addition for 499 bia Ghana School of Law say woma faili enti yenyi womo no wanyi womo e masafo no enkonko suade na enna edom kumanse wa hwe ni mu ade bepem enne Attorney General and the General Legal Counsel entwin to sa asem no wana mo enu nti e no ma faili motion sese sa na tie dia idi bre wanyi emfini nseme wonam so atro memorandum bi atese womde ama speaker na minority chief whip ensa ehase Owura Muhammad Muntaka Mubarak a watch say speaker emmo kwan na wo monto ne so aba na nkebe ya won tuntia no na ne dibre ne emfi ne nsem
Afia braso se de kasebo no eko community watch no ye kasebo no nkrabata bia anasa ne fa ye de ko me ahodo kohwe ne ma ahodo ekoso wo ho na ye bebo ho derodi ye ne de nyina no ye ka ho asem ne ye ne ani e kire osudoku shai osudoku ma ehema na kasai wo kire se wo ma kwan nyenyenyenyenyenyenyen eniti ebi obi wo dwetire opeso bisi factory no akwana nyenenti wo ma emaburu so be adwuma ho no eno so ekwan nti wo mo emanti wo de wo mo sraban se abadama omehwenye wo mo kwa no emfama wo
Shai Osudoku oba ahima ekasaye na wochirima no ose eba abibire atoye afam West Africa babie yekoduhu afuo pa no eye Shai Osudoku nenso omokwanye enam so ama kodududo no aka apra edika ababejai omanfo so enti omosre abano se womra meye omokwane ma won na omonzo so asetena mu no entumpon ode nsem we tudwa ebro mo friends entwofo nhyiemu
ye kase eye lolo kwan na sede abaya ka se Afia the year of roots yes reno so show Osudoku ye kura so pa ye share the 13 traditional areas what Greater Accra Osudoku ye near or was asase a susin traditional areas ni nyina na ye share baby banana wa e kama say the whole West Africa Osudoku any the biggest plantation of banana farm but minya na ye ka mu so a Osudoku ena emoduduo efi ba ya jiremu wo sesem obi nkai se krubi wo hwe de sane ma yiba ba hwe ye kwan hwe se de kwan ye na ne ye tesu sese ye sukra ye bridge a ofa esuchare junction ebe Osudoku kronim bridge da ho dodo na enim mi mesi akwakohwe bridge na se nyina yiyi akasa lorry kese be faso ebitima ede ebuogum na bugum a Osudoku man yintimi ntwa enkonkran me se kwa ba ko poni ho a ewo Osudoku mu a eye papa na me koto sra aban se afi eye the year of road honorable amakwata nkotodwegu fo Osudoku man e pa wo cho se twawani na be hwe Osudoku na hwe ye kwan e maye na no ne ye ni bibi foforo bi eso a ye be sra e wa aban ho se ye lorry kwan
ahimfo ni bi enso ekasaye
ya kwan de enye anukre nyame anim enye asase da ha se kakraka a kuafo bebre enobae wo mo do bro nkruma ntosi na nasefo so kwan so nye kwan no nye baako kra nti yesra ban so mbomodia no oda nani behweye
emabuna ewo Shai Osudoku no enso aduomo nsam tudwa kiri mu se
ekwan na nye kra Ofia Strare Junction eba ye bridges a ewo ho no dangerous enti ye sram penyufo na ne penyufo na sefo so omhunye mobo na omumbe ye kwan ne mai ye wa asase a ombetimi abaye adwuma wo so aman a ye nsa bekoya no na nso na me kwan na enye enti no obi antimi mba efise kwan na nye
Osudoku fo enka ye wa asase bebre a ye betimi di ama momo ye adwuma investors timi ba no be hu kwan na no ma asa omechi akọ je say nsuo to a ontimi nkọ se ukoye adwuma ansa na yeyie nti ye besere nana ene ne mpanyefo kwan no omo ahya ase eye omo aye bridges ewo kwan no so aka baabi mu omo so be bridges so no ewo so yesre so omo be boa yen na omo nye ma yen.
Yamarefo nyina Akwaba yetoa ensem no eso managing director oda despite media dwumekwe ano eye papa Dr. Father Dixon na amane boy to dwa HS with the doctorate degree abasobodie ashen enmunyam na George Fox University wo Newburgh America ene de abasobodie ema Father Dixon de work nyina nse obo adwuma na adwuma so ani papa na se do de ensi ye ne nam ye ehyem no ade a ose efata
November de to sonkunu ewo mfiempiemienu ani aduonu ba kwen ena George Fox University ewo America Brochimem de abasobodi esumbu sei ebre Dr. Father Dixon na kwanchefo de ma despite media Dr. Father Dixon na modern ma wabono apeja despite media ama yakwa achichi ne bencheye yabo modern papa aboahwe ama Ghana Central Adwumakuo no afane ntuma pefra despite media eye busua ba ko a Peace FM wom Peace FM online OK FM Neat FM Hello FM UTV Dr. Father Dixon na modern mo ena ama despite media yedru baby yedri na aso ani ewo amanone eno enti enene yedi abasobodi a entese ababedum no Abasobodi no ye Doctor of Philosophy in Executive Leadership and Business Administration. One omudi echede Abasobodi no ba ye no eye his emeritus Eminence Professor Joseph Tyler Catford, Associate Dean Edimesia Pono, Daniel Bak de Heaven, Chief Executive Chancellor Dr. Christian Kwete Kwechu, Nana Obokro Matoto Sonkono, Eyo Dukro Ewo Gumwa Dosum, Osanso Eye Amankra Hene, Ewo Gumwa e champion. Na empenifodi Abasobodi Emma Dr. Father Dixon Nano, say enomokasai.
We are identifying people of high caliber, businessmen of international repute, and people who have excelled a lot in their endeavor. So as we are here, you agree with me that we couldn't be here in vain. Because we have seen some beautiful flower here, we have seen some beautiful talent here, and we are united to celebrate that person. And I must say that we have actually done our homework very well, and without doubt that this man deserves the honor that will be bestowed upon him.
We see Father as embodiment of local news in Ghana. For that matter, we are not at a loss at all for doing this honor to him. So if Wodif is here today to honor him, then indeed he deserves it. So we are here to do a wedding course. So that is our simple mission. And we say that congratulations to him, and we say that thank you.
I'm very happy to award Mr. Father Dixon an honorary award. And this goes to his service to the community on behalf of communication. So he speaks truth through television. He speaks truth through these stations, and that meets the needs of our community. And so I'm honored to bestow upon him this honorary award.
Jakunama awo no ena de chinsuma dwumedi e de bremo ewo UTV anopa bia no wote adwum edane no ejina despite media mpenifo ene adwumayefo anemu e de aseda enikabia emasua pon mpenifo sei.
On behalf of Dr. Father Dixon Na and the Despite Media Group, especially our executive chairman Dr. Osekwame Despite and Dr. Ernesto Porisapon, and our general manager Mr. Kennedy Oseasanse, would like to say we are so much grateful. Indeed, Dr. Father Dixon is grateful for the award. He's just a man of few words, and so as his subordinates we shield him and we save his words. He acts more than he speaks. Thank you. And so we are grateful, and as you can see, all the staff are here, or most of them, not all, most of them are here. It's an indication that we have that rapport, and whatever you've given to him today, especially the executive leadership, he truly he deserves it. He's the man that comes to work at dawn. Before you get to work, he's here. So he leads by example. And you don't have any excuse to fail. And he makes sure you succeed. He inspires in every way that he can. So it's like you've done it for us, what we couldn't do. And indeed, we are grateful.
Yes, we are grateful. Yes, we are so grateful. So the grateful Father Dixon, we are major brofona kan.
Catchy mpacho. Na de catchy.
The destiny. Enti as the PSA na dem a enyumeku say wo mahu modern a obi wo se nipa ya de a wasaye enu nti yanso yenim say monso ta mutaye chinti na we nyina esisi ha na me nso ameti he nso mo hye manuonyam sa edam ase na omaka gumaso say ye be party
big time
party pa na party no me na me invitation no ti wo a wo na me nya fine no ben me taman sa na too late ye be gina we so ye ka se woni nyina asie e da seda ma this chocolate drink and the coffee drink special nsuo and special drink I can come for your so na nwumre eye me eja kwabena menu nua ba
obahima Afia Asiedu ye dia seda e ma se west closet ono na share me atade e na glamour by pinnacle eye miti e ma me ye do mu nyina ase
that's it